Good morning, Mer.
Good morning, Mr.
Sama, Yasmin, Raouf. Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. Mustafa Dia, I didn't hear your voice for so long.
Hi, Mister.
Good morning, Mustafa.
Good morning.
How's Madu?
Fine.
Yeah, say hi to Madu. So, Mustafa,
What?
were you absent yesterday?
No, I was here.
You wasn't? You weren't, I'm sorry?
I was here.
He was here, okay. He was present, okay. Can you refresh my memory and tell me what we studied yesterday?
I don't remember.
I remember.
Magnetism.
Okay, okay, so
And we took a video also.
That's true. And we were talking about the different properties of a magnet, right? صح?
Yes.
Okay. So who can tell me what we talked about two different properties of magnets yesterday? So who can tell me what are yes. This is an open discussion, so you are all allowed to talk. اللي عنده حاجة يقولها ما عنديش مشكلة.
I don't remember so much.
Artificial magnets?
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Artificial magnets?
Yes, we did. We talked about
And
this.
and another thing, studying it yesterday. يا ربي.
It's okay. عادي نفتكر مع بعض ها. طب let me give you let me ask you a question on my refresh your memory, okay?
Okay.
Yesterday we mentioned something about different poles of a magnet, and we said a magnet have how many poles? The two ends? Two. Okay. And we call them north pole and what? South pole. Yes. Okay.
We have ring and horse.
طب استني في حد بيسألني على حاجة. Go ahead.
Mr. Amr, I don't understand the poles.
Yes, I'm going to explain this. I'm going to explain this right now. يا فريدة صح؟ فريدة صح؟ فريدة كانت بتتكلم معايا ولا مين؟
Yes, فريدة.
فريدة عبد السميع صح؟
فريدة.
Okay. طيب فريدة عبد السميع. I want you to take a look at what I'm going to share with you right now. So just to take a look, and I'm going to share something with you.
Never mind.
Okay, can you see my laptop? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Farida Afsamia. Take a look at this magnet. This is a bar magnet, صح? This one is a bar magnet. Can you see the letter S?
Yes.
And the letter N?
Yeah.
Those letters resemble the two different poles, two different ends of a magnet. So
North and south.
yeah, south and north. So this is a south pole and this is the north pole. Those are the two ends of a magnet. And the most of the magnetic force is located at the two poles, and it will start to decrease gradually until there's no attraction force at the middle of a magnet. That's why I gave you this question in your homework. Let's say that there were three iron pieces attracted to the to the middle of a magnet. So do you think that the number of iron pieces of paper pins will be attracted to the two ends will be more than 3, equal 3, or less than 3? Danny, we have 3 paper pins attracted to the middle of a magnet. So do you think the number of paper pins attracted to the two poles, the two ends, will be more than 3, less than 3, or equal 3?
No.
knowing that the most attraction force is طب هخلص السؤال يا رؤوف. Knowing that the most attraction force is located at the two ends. Go ahead يا رؤوف.
It only attracts the north and south poles and
لا
it does and
you're not answering my question يا رؤوف. تاني يا رؤوف هسأل السؤال تاني. We have a magnet, okay? This is a magnet.
yes.
اللي بيعمل ده ما تزعلنيش تاني يا جماعة، عيب كده. أنا هوقف تاني. حاضر ماشي. حاضر. Okay تاني. We have a bar.
Yes.
And we have يا ولاد ممكن نسمع بعض؟ We have a bar. This is a magnet bar. And we have paper bins. The paper bins attracted to the middle of a bar are 3. And we agreed that the most of the magnetic force is located at the two poles. صح؟
Yes.
طيب لو في النص في 3 يا جماعة. So at the two ends, do you think we will have more than 3? Or just 3 or less than 3? لو أنت عندك في النص هنا
Less than 3.
طب less. Why less? Why is not more than 3? I said that the most of magnetic force is located at the two ends. يبقى more صح؟ صح ولا ايه يا خالد؟ في حد مش فاهم ليه؟
More than 3.
more than 3. حد مش فاهم ليه؟ أنا مش مشكلة الإجابة، هي الإجابة صح more than 3 بس حد مش فاهم ليه؟ guys مين مش فاهم؟ مين أنت؟ أنت مين؟ أنتوا مين؟
أنا
طب تاني listen to me. Again, look at me. This is a magnet, huh?
Yes.
Okay. ركزي معايا يا جنى. This is a magnet. And we agreed yesterday that the most of the attraction force. يعني ايه attraction force? Attraction force means the magnetic force. يعني ايه magnetism? It is the ability of a magnet to attract magnetic material. صح؟
Yes.
حلو قوي. طب لو أنا if I tell you that this magnet attraction force is at the maximum at the two ends. يعني أقوى حتة في المagnet that going to attract any magnetic material on the two ends. لا إما دي يا فريدة يا عبد السميع، لا إما the north pole or the south pole. فلو أنا عندي هنا في الحتة دي near the middle يعني قبل النص كده في 3 paper bins اللي هو الدبوس بتاع الورق عارفينه؟ في 3 متعلقين هنا.
أيوه.
So do you think that at this area, at this part of the magnet اللي هو 2 poles, we would have more than 3 pins ولا أقل ولا أكتر؟
أكيد أكتر.
More than 3
أكتر ليه
pins.
بقى؟ طب أكتر اللي هيقول لي أكتر يقول لي ليه؟ Why it should be more than 3؟
This is magnet.
علشان this is the strongest. عشان this is the
strongest pole.
أيوه this is the strongest point of a magnet. So the most of attraction force is located at the 2 poles of a magnet. صح كده؟ طيب حد مش فاهم دي؟
لا.
جنى فاهمة يا جنى؟
لا.
جنى أيمن. حد تاني قال لي مش فاهم. أنس تقريبا. أنس كان قال لي مش فاهم.
أنا فهمت.
تمام كده؟ طيب let's have an agreement, okay? Because of the current situation, we all have seen that the internet is very important in our life, and we actually need it right now to have a virtual session. So we have to learn how to find information on the internet, and it doesn't have to be something related to our curriculum. Like I gave Khalid a task a few days ago to find the difference between RNA and DNA. And every session we will do the same thing. Like we will have a time where someone is going to teach us about a certain topic. And it doesn't have to be related to our curriculum. So today, Khalid will have
Mister,
5
isn't
minutes.
it weird? Isn't it weird, Mister, how
خالد أنا كنت
technology
بتكلم
has
صح؟
to...
خالد عيب خالد لما يكون حد بيتكلم أنا أو غيري على فكرة وتقاطعه صح؟ صح؟ ولا إيه؟ خليني أخلص الأول. Let me finish وبعد كده you can talk as much as you want, okay? So what I was about to say is every session I'm gonna give one of you a task to find something and you have to talk about it. So I'm gonna start with Khalid today. Khalid will have 5 minutes. He's going to share his screen with us, and he's going to tell us about what he found. Let me stop sharing my screen first, and Khalid is going to take the mic. Please stop. No one is allowed to interrupt Khalid. ماشي؟ يلا يا خالد.
Alright,
I stopped the sharing my screen. You share your screen. You have 5 minutes only, so you have to be wise.
okay.
Once I say stop, you will have to stop. سامعني يا خالد؟
Okay, so here's DNA and RNA.
Guys, if you have a question, please raise your hand.
So-
محدش يقاطع. And you know how to raise your hand virtually, صح؟ حد مش عارف؟
I know how.
Do I have to
So
mute?
this is
Do I
my
have to mute all of لحظة خالد. Do I have to mute all of you, or all of you are respectful enough to understand that we have to respect each other?
I'm gonna mute.
لا لو احتجت ده هعمله، يا ريت ما تخلونيش اعمله. اتفضل يا خالد.
okay. So this is my DNA and RNA research. What is DNA? DNA is the material that carries all the information about how a living thing will look and function. For instance, DNA in humans determines such things as what color the eyes are and how the lungs work. Each piece of information is carried on a different section of the DNA. These are called genes. If you don't understand, basically, it's DNA. It's basically the structure of a human body. It's going to show you how you will look, for example, like as it said, the eyes and how the lungs will work. If you still don't understand, guys, think of it this way. You can't have, like, for example, for the boys, you can't have a controller without a PS4. Or you can't have a PS4, you can't have a PS4 without a controller. Same thing, you can't have it. So, like, Sony is the DNA, and the PS4 is like the body. So yeah, DNA is short for deoxyribonucleic acid. It is in every cell of every living thing. Can anybody say deoxyribonucleic acid? Can one of y'all say it?
Guys, repeat after me.
Deoxyribonucleic acid.
You can split it down.
It is in every
three parts.
deoxyribonucleic acid.
Deoxyribonucleic acid. Deoxyribonucleic acid.
Guys, enough, guys. Enough. I should have not started this. Is in every cell of every living thing. DNA is found in structures of the cell called chromosomes. Both DNA and chromosomes are tiny. Scientists need to use very powerful microscopes to see them.
Chromosomes.
Chromosome. Why is it so hard to pronounce?
It's okay.
Anyways, how does DNA function? When DNA works correctly, it helps keeps the body functioning properly. DNA helps cells DNA helps cells to make the substance called proteins, which the cells need to live. DNA also allows living things to reproduce. The genes in the DNA pass along physical traits from parents to children. So, without DNA, it's basically saying that without DNA, your body would not be able to function properly. You would not be able to have also you wouldn't be having the traits of your parents. Yes.
So DNA defines the color of my eyes, the color of my hair, and everything is the way I look.
Yep, exactly. The DNA is like the thing that makes the structure of your body.
Okay.
Sometimes DNA, sometimes there are mistakes in DNA. These mistakes are called mutations. They can cause diseases and other problems. As I said again, without DNA, you wouldn't be able to function. And by the way, when DNA isn't working, that's when you're getting sick, when you're getting a cold or something.
Khalid, I have another question, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Where do we get our DNA from?
We get our DNA, I'm pretty sure, from cells and tissues combined.
No, I mean, are we inherited our DNA from our parents, like from my mother and my father, or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
That's why.
Yes,
that's
this is
why
true.
we,
Yeah, this is true. This is
That's why we look similar to our parents.
That's true. This is
Oh
Hamoudi,
yeah,
صح؟
yeah,
ده
right.
Hamoudi,
Yeah.
صح?
Yes.
Yeah, Hamoudi +1. I'll write it in my phone. There are 4 different bases in DNA: adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. Cytosine, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
You are talking
Cytosine. Sorry, cytosine.
Yes.
These 4 chemicals are repeated in different orders and over and over in
You're not being wise
frame of
enough, because
DNA.
I don't think you should focus in this part. I mean, you still have 1 minute. 1 minute left.
1 minute?
Yes.
I should get to the RNA, right?
This is what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay, I'll get to the RNA.
Yeah.
A copy of DNA, RNA. If
What about going
RNA
to the
and DNA,
comparison? Yeah. So you have to go through
yeah,
this
the
slide.
comparison is right this. Yeah.
Yeah.
If RNA and DNA were human twins, DNA would be the popular and exciting one. Everybody knows about the DNA, that it holds all the information that makes up the entire living organism, and it sits comfortably in the nucleus of the cell. But RNA, or ribonucleic acid, is the lesser known twin and the hardworking of the two. Okay, so basically it's giving you a metaphor that one is popular and one isn't. One is hardworking and one isn't, etc. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so DNA and RNA aren't human, but they are like twins. RNA is a copy or its transcription of DNA. The DNA is very important since it holds all the information needed for making new cells and maintaining life. So if you don't have DNA, then you wouldn't be so good, in a very good shape. So it never leaves the nucleus. The RNA is the one that goes out to do work throughout the cell. It's also super important because without RNA, our bodies would not be able to make proteins, which makes up about 20% of our bodies. So basically, it's saying that you can't have DNA without RNA, and you can't have RNA without DNA.
Yeah. Thank you, Khaled.
That's it.
Good job. Good job.
Yes.
Time up.
We're
Yes.
done?
Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Come on.
Guys,
I
can we
didn't even
have
get to the comparison.
I'm sorry, but
get to the...
I said you have to be wise, and you only had 5 minutes. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Well, this is a lesson you have to
Reasonable.
learn. Now you have to manage your time. But Hamoudi and everyone else, guys, from now on, we will going to agree in different topics. It doesn't have to be related to our curriculum, and I will ask you to find information about it and come back to me and explain it to us. Because we'll have to do this in the future, right?
Yes.
I don't care what kind of job you're going to do in the future, but تاني أنا قلت لا. طيب.
How do I close the screen share, mister?
I'm gonna do it from my
Stop
end.
share right there.
Yeah. Guys, let's have another agreement. Let's have another agreement, guys. Guys, listen. Let's have another agreement. Yesterday, one of you told me that she was afraid to ask me a question, and this is one thing that makes me really frustrated because we are here to talk. Okay, so whoever have a question, who doesn't understand what I'm talking about, please do not feel hesitated to raise your hand and ask me. If I get mad at any of you, would because you would be interrupting each other or making fun of each other. But feel free to ask me questions, okay? تمام؟ تمام؟ نعم.
Yeah, we didn't give me anything to write about.
ما انا ده اللي بتكلم فيه حمودي بعد كده. لا احنا حمودي we are talking to each other on WhatsApp صح؟
Yes.
بعد ما السيشن تخلص اي حد في دماغه فكره حاجه عايز يدور عليها يجي لي. Come to me and ask me and we can come up with something like خالد هو اللي جاي عرض عليا فكره عجبتني قلت له يلا يا خالد نعملها. او حابب ان انا اختار لك يا حمودي هختار لك انا اللي يعجبك يعني انا مش عايزك انت مش عايزك I don't want to limit you فاهم قصدي؟ افرض انت عندك حاجه عجباك طب ما يلا انت صح؟ ولا انت عايزني اختار لك انا؟ Do you want me to choose for you؟
اختار
خلاص يبقى بعد السيشن دي يا حمودي هتجيلي على الواتساب ونتكلم مع بعض عشان ما نعطلش الباقيين تمام؟
ماشي.
اوكي طيب. يس جو اهيد بس ممكن بس تعالوا نتفق على حاجه انا ماسك تليفوني التاني وشايف مين اللي بيرفع ايده فممكن بعد اذنك لو انت عايزه اي حاجه يا فريده او غير فريده هنرفع ايدنا بعد كده اتفقنا؟
I am raising my hand.
والله العظيم عارف انا بس I'm just telling everyone else that I'm looking at my screen I see who's raising his hand so you don't have to worry خلاص؟ يلا go ahead.
Okay. So basically RNA is the protein in our body? Like the main...
Well, yes, but if you want to be more precise, DNA is what defines the way we look.
Yeah.
طيب. Can we get back دلوقتي? No, there is no. I cannot answer any question related to DNA because we're going back to our topic, which is magnetism. Any question has to be related to magnetism. Yes. طيب.
Okay.
Mr. Didn't we finish magnetism?
لا لسه والله ما خلصناش. We didn't finish it yet, but we're going to today. طيب. Yesterday we were talking about two properties of magnetism. One of them actually that is all magnets have two poles. صح? What do we call them?
Yes.
North and what?
North pole and south pole.
Okay. And where is the most of attraction force is located? Can you tell me?
South.
South pole? ولا نورث بول ولا ايه؟
North Pole, North Pole.
ولا
Two
both of
ends.
them ولا both of them؟
Both
Yes.
of them.
both.
طيب آخر كلام.
The two ends. Both.
Both of them. So both of them is the correct answer. But what about the middle of a magnet?
East.
I'm sorry? Do you think that I'm gonna
No
ask the same
something.
question? I'm going to ask the same
No,
question.
no,
I was-
it will not attract.
طب اسمعني. I'm going to ask you Fahd the same question I was asking you at the beginning of this session. I want all of you to look at this magnet. So this is a magnet, okay? And it has two poles, south and north. And we have 3 paper pins attracted to a point near to the middle of a magnet. تمام كده؟ كلكم معايا؟ So if I assume that I have 3 paper pins attracted to the middle of a magnet, so how many paper pins should be attracted to the 2 poles? Less than 3? Only 3?
More than 3.
More than 3. طيب انا عارف ان عارف الاجابه يا رؤوف. حد غير رؤوف يقول لي why the correct answer is more than 3. حد غير رؤوف بيرفع ايده هنا. انا شايف كل الناس اهو يرفع ايده وانا اختاره.
Okay.
اللي عارف بس يرفع ايده لو سمحتوا. محدش يتكلم من غير
رؤوف.
حد غير رؤوف يا جماعه. جنى ايمن انت رافعه ايدك. انت عارفه يا جنى تقولي؟
مستر ينفع تعيد السؤال؟
طبعا of course طبعا. This is a magnet pool. It has sorry, this is a magnet. This is a magnet. It has 2 poles, north and south. Let's say that we have 3 paper pins attracted to the middle of the pool, and we agreed that the most of attraction force of a magnet is located at the 2 poles. So if this point have only 3 paper pins, لو النقطة دي يا جماعة فيها 3 paper pins. طيب يبقى هنا at the south pole or the north pole, how many paper pins should we have? أكتر من 3, so more than 3, only 3, or less than 3. كده كله سمع السؤال؟ كده كله سمع السؤال يا جماعه؟ طيب
ايوه
عارف بس ينفع ايد لو سمحت ما حدش هيتكلم من غير ما اقول له. انا I'm going to choose نور علاء. نور انا فعلا مش سامعك. I cannot hear you. نور صوتك يا نور بعيد قوي. You sound so far away. حد سامع نور يا جماعه؟
No.
انت اصلا ما كلمتيش اصلا. انت لما رافعه ايدك ليه يا نور؟ انا اخترتك يا نور بقول لك اتكلمي.
مع الايام دي هتلاقي ودنك دي ماتت.
More than 3. طيب now I'm going to move to جنى محمد. جنى محمد. ها. You raised your hand.
It's more than 3.
فيصل. فيصل.
more than 3.
More than 3. طيب مايا تامر. مايا تامر. يا مايا انا بكلمك يا مايا على فكره وانت رافعه ايدك. ها مش سامعك يا مايا. لا الصوت مش طالع يا مايا. في حاجه عندك، في مشكله عندك. طب استني كده. هو انت معمول لك ميوت ولا حاجه؟ انا مش واخد بالي. لا مش معمول لك ميوت يا مايا. طيب مايا في مشكله حاولي تحليها يا مايا. انا مش سامعك اهو. انا عملت لك ميوت. كلمي كده يا مايا. More than 3. طيب Maya, can you tell us why they are more than 3? طيب
I know.
who knows why? طيب انا ارفع ايدك وانا اختارك والله العظيم. انت رؤوف هيقول لنا why.
Can I say
طيب انا قلت رؤوف وقلت انا بختار وقلت ان انا شايف كل الناس عشان ما حدش يفتكر ان انا مش شايف. انا شايف كل الناس اهو. انا ماسك تليفوني في ايدي عشان كده. ها. So I'm going to choose Raouf is going to explain why there should be more than 3 paper pins attracted to the 2 poles of a magnet. يلا يا رؤوف. حمودي you're not participating enough. حمودي انت فين يا حمودي؟
انا بسمع كل حاجه.
ايوه بس انا نسيت صوتك. يعني عايزك ترفع. مين اللي جبنا رجله ده؟ طيب Raouf is going to explain why there should be more than 3 paper pins attracted to the 2 poles. يلا يا رؤوف.
مستر بليز عاوز اجاوب.
طب ما انا بقول لك يلا يا رؤوف.
خليه هو
لحد بكره يا رؤوف.
اديني فرصه خلاص. خلي فيصل يجاوب.
يلا يا فيصل. يلا يا فيصل.
Because the south and the north poles has the attracted force to
have the most attraction force.
attract the anything
طب what about if we say to attract magnetic materials? Magnetic materials. How about if we say it this way?
Yes,
ماشي؟
we can the magnet bar can attract a magnetic material from the north and south and the north.
So
attracted
the
force.
south and north pole have the most attraction force. صح كده؟
صح.
حد مش فاهم يا جماعة؟ طب حمزة ارحمنا يا حمزة ومش انت فرجنا على اوضتك يا حمزة. يلا طيب. Now yesterday also we talked about something else. Yesterday, by the way, guys, I sent you my presentation and you were able to watch my videos. I'm not sure if you did or not, but I sent you my presentation. صح؟ ولا ما بعتوش؟ مش عارف اصلا؟ امبارح احنا قلنا الفيديوهات مش شغاله كويس. You have said they are very laggy, صح؟ And I said that I'm gonna send you my presentation using I sent you a copy of my presentation and you were able to watch my videos, صح؟ حد اتفرج عليهم؟ حد اتفرج عليهم غير نور؟
I only did the homework, but I didn't watch it.
طب ما هو
I
يقولي
watched
don't you think it would be easier for you to do your homework if you watch my presentation ولا لا؟
Mister, I watch it.
طيب
Easier
انت
science.
طيب بعد اذنكم انا لما ببعت حاجه مش ببعتها عشان ببقى اسمي بعتها، انا بعتها عشان you should watch it. It will make it easier for you to understand what we were talking about. صح؟ طيب نكمل شغل بقى. طيب the second thing we were talking about yesterday it's the freely moving magnet always takes a direction, a fixed direction, which is north-south direction. But if we are actually suspending a magnet, I'm gonna play the same video again. It's about suspending. Actually, you know what? I don't have to play the same video. But can you see this picture, guys? Can you see this?
Yes.
Type. This is a suspended magnet. So whenever we suspend a magnet, freely like this one, it will always point at the north-south direction. So this is the North Pole. It will be pointing at the north direction. This is the South Pole. Will be directing at or pointing at the south direction. حد مش فاهم؟
لا.
طيب. Okay. Today we're going to talk
أنا
about
مست.
مين انت؟ طب raise your hand. انت مين؟ ممكن ترفع
أنا
ايدك
جنى.
هنا؟ انت جنى. I'm sorry يا جنى. طب بصي يا جنى. Yesterday we were watching a video and I'm gonna play it again, but I'm not sure if you will be able to watch it or not. But let me play it again. In this video, يا جنى, this is a magnet. This is the South Pole. This is the North Pole. It's freely suspended, صح؟
Yes.
طيب. No matter how many times you're going to repeat this experiment, all the time the magnet will start moving around until it will stop. And once it stops, it will be pointing at the North Pole and the South Pole. مش احنا عندنا in our planet Earth we have the North Pole and the South Pole, القطب الشمالي والقطب الجنوبي.
Yes.
طول الوقت
Yes.
طول الوقت يا جنى، طول الوقت لو علقنا ماجنت كده طول الوقت هيقعد يلف شويه كده زي ما انت شايفه and once it is stopped it will be pointing at the North Pole and the South Pole. تمام كده؟
Yeah.
ولا مش فاهمه؟ طيب نتفق يا اولاد اللي مش فاهم حاجه يرفع ايده وايا كان انا هعمل ايه هخلص الحاجه اللي بعملها وهوقفها واشرحها له تاني وارجع اكمل. اتفقنا؟ انا مبسوط منكم على فكره النهارده ان احنا مش بنقاطع بعض. مايا تامر do you have a question؟ مايا انا مش سامعك. طب ممكن انا فعلا والله مش سامعك، فعلا قولي عايزه ايه بس يعني اكتبي حتى لو مش عارفه لو مش سامعك. Okay, let me check. Okay. Chat. Can you mute all people because I can hear a strange sound? لا مايا انت you have to unmute yourself. You have to mute yourself and unmute yourself عشان ما فيش حد يسمع دوشه. Guys, can you hear any noise?
No.
طيب.
No.
طيب مايا, please mute yourself and unmute yourself again. It might work. There could be something wrong with your connection عشان ما فيش حد غيرك سامع الدوشه دي. أو you know
انا
what?
سامعها الدوشه الغريبه دي، صوت بيصفر.
ايوه في صوت
طيب.
عمال يصفر.
طيب ايه رايكم نجرب حاجه؟ طيب نجرب. طب هعمل ميوت قول خلاص هعمل ميوت قول لو ده هيحل المشكله. خلاص لحظه واحده. قولوا لي لو بصوا لما انا هعمل ميوت قول. اوكي. If the sound disappears
Okay.
please raise your hand. اوكي خلاص By the way, the session will end in 10 minutes and you know what to do, صح؟ أول ما السيشن تخلص نعمل إيه؟
join.
هتجوين إزاي؟
We read the same ID.
بالظبط. Use the same link. I'm going to mute all of you and if the sound disappear, please raise your hand. أنا لسه ما عملتش ميوت على فكرة، في حد رفع إيده فما أعرفش sound disappear or not. Okay. تمام. Did the noise disappear? Please raise your hand if you cannot hear any noise.
Mr.
noise
I'm not
اختفى يا مايا؟
Yes, I can't hear. Yes.
I don't hear it.
خلاص كده مفيش نويز يعني أشيل.
مينا هير.
نعم مين اللي بينده عليا؟ مش احنا قلنا عشان مين انت مين او انت مين؟
مايا.
طيب مايا جو اهيد. طب مايا معلش ممكن يا مايا المره الجايه مايا تستخدمي دي حاجه زي اللي انا بستخدمها دي عشان انا فعلا مش سامعك كويس. استخدمي مايك يا مايا. او روحي هاتيه دلوقتي لو في معاكي سماعات روحي هاتيها دلوقتي.
مستر حضرتك ما شغلتش الفيديو عشان تقول الصوت.
مستر هاي.
هاي هاو ار يو؟ قول يا ياسين.
حضرتك ما شغلتش الفيديو.
ما يا ابني مستنيها تخلص يا كده بتسالني على حاجه. هشغله لك حاضر. لا شغلته على فكره الفيديو بتاع شغله تاني هو عمال يتيجي. اهو شايفه كده يا ياسين؟
تمام. بس ملجلج.
ما انا بعت I sent you presentation yesterday يعني if you want to watch it you can watch it using your laptop or your phone.
هي اتكهربت.
طيب I can see that Arij is raising her hand. Do you have a question Arij?
هو في صوت في الفيديو؟
في صوت بس مزيكا مش هتفرق معاك حاجه.
لا طب انا عايز.
مستر ينفع تجيب الفيديو الأول؟
حاضر ينفع بس Arij you're raising your hand. Do you have a question? طيب جانا محمد do you have a question?
No.
طيب because you're raising your hand. طب لو ممكن ننزل ايدنا اللي ما عندوش سؤال يعني can you lower your hand عشان انا كده بفتكر ان عندك سؤال. كلنا شايفين الفيديو
يا
صح؟
مستر الفيديو يا مستر ملجلج قوي.
طب انا قلت ايه امبارح؟ قلت ان انا باعت الحاجه دي كلها
مش ملجلج على فكره.
لا ما حدش يقعد يقطع بعض. هو بيكلمني انا على فكره.
عندي
بيكلمني انا. طيب might be laggy depends on your connection. So some of you will see it fine and other will not be able to see it because of the connection. So however, I sent you a copy of my presentation on Scalera and on WhatsApp. So if you want to watch it after the end of this session, you have the option to do it. Now, Maya, you got your headsets, right? So let's move to the third property.
مستر
انت بتتكلم كده عادي؟
sending me.
مش عايز اعرف يا رؤوف حمزه بيعمل ايه يا رؤوف؟ رؤوف انت كبير كفايه ان انت تتحكم في نفسك. حمزه بعت لك حاجه ما تبصش عليها. رؤوف ما تخلينيش اتعصب يا رؤوف. رؤوف احنا اتفقنا ان احنا ناس كبيره يا رؤوف ما ينفعش نقطع بعض واحنا بنشتغل عشان تقول لي حمزه مش عارف عمل ايه. وانت يا حمزه تلم يا حمزه. حمزه ده this is a session يا حمزه زي الفصل بالظبط يا حمزه. خلاص هنكمل.
هو حمزه بيبعت على الجروب
يا اله الا الله. مش عايز اعرف يا جماعه حمزه بيعمل ايه. مش عايز اعرف حمزه بيعمل ايه. مش عايز اعرف حمزه بيعمل ايه. خلاص. Okay guys, so the third property of magnets is the like magnets poles repel each other while the opposite magnets poles attract each other. Let's watch this video together. انا مش عايز حد يقعد يقول لي الفيديو لاجي. لو هو لاجي انا هبعت لك اللينك وهتتفرج عليه. اوكي. So this is a magnet. This is the north pole. This is the south pole. So this guy is approaching the north pole to the south pole. Can you see what happened?
Yes.
So the north pole, the north pole is attracting the south pole. صح؟ يا ولاد. اوكي.
بيهنك شوية.
معلش هنعمل ايه يا حمزة؟ Now is approaching the south pole to the north pole again, and again it will be attracted. They will be attracted to each other.
يا جماعة في حد عنده في رياح في البيت؟
طيب
طبعا.
ياسين يا تامر، ياسين يا تامر، انت شايف اللي انت عملته ده؟
بص يا مستر.
طيب
Oh
I'm
my
going to mute
God.
all of you. انتوا عايزين كده فعلا. شكرا يا جماعه. حاضر.
يا ياسين ده كده كده
انا
خلاص.
عامل اميوت
I'm going to play the video again, so please pay attention. In this video, the guy is approaching the North Pole of a magnet to the South Pole of a magnetic needle. So this is a magnetic needle. The red one, the red area is the North Pole of the magnetic needle. The other area is the South Pole of the magnetic needle. And as we said here, opposite poles attract each other. صح? Look at this video. While like poles are repelling each other. You know what does the word repel mean? Repel mean? I'm gonna unmute you and I want one of you to tell me what does the word repel mean. So give me a sec here. Unmute all. Okay, just a sec. I can see that Khalid is raising his hand. So Khalid, can you tell me what does the word repel mean?
Huh?
Can you tell me what does the word repel mean?
Ripple. Ripple, I'm pretty sure is to pull something towards you, right?
No, to push it away. Attract is to pull it toward you, and to repel it is the opposite of attract.
Okay.
So, guys, so what we were able to see in this video is that the like or the similar poles are repelling each other. So if we have two magnets like this picture, look at this picture. If we have two magnets and they have the same pole, so this is the North Pole and this is the North Pole of other magnet, and we are approaching the two magnets to each other, and they will be repelling each other. Unlike when we have two magnets and I'm approaching the North Pole to the South Pole. In this case, they will be attracting each other, like what happened in the video. حد مش فاهم? Guys, if you cannot understand what I'm talking about, please raise your hand.
Yes.
أنت مش فاهم يا خالد صح؟
No. I thought you was asking me a question. Sorry.
لا طيب مايا. What
I
did you
wanted to
understand?
ask Mr. by the way.
طب بعدها معلش. مايا. Maya, what were you able to understand? أنا مش سامعك يا مايا خالص برضه.
Hashtag ignorant.
Maya, hello. طيب Khaled, go ahead until Maya comes back.
What am I gonna do?
You said you had a question, so go ahead until Maya comes back.
I wanted to ask why does when he like let it move freely, why did it stay stuck in what position?
It starts at north-south direction. So the north pole of a magnet will be pointing. Yeah, it will be pointing at the north pole of the Earth, and the south pole will be pointing at the north of the south pole of the Earth. تمام كده؟
All right, thank you.
طيب.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. طيب لحد ما مايا ترجع انا مستني مايا. I'm waiting for you والله العظيم. انا شايفك you
Mr. Maya says she's muted.
والله العظيم لا, she's not muted, بس let me check.
She is muted, Mr. She is muted.
طيب استنى, I have muted all of you. طب مايا, طب ما هي اللي عامله نفسها ميوت, مش انا اللي عامل لها.
لا
طب يلا يا مايا.
I can't understand this part.
طيب ثاني يا مايا. If we have two magnets, each magnet have two poles. مين اللي بيعمل الصوت ده يا جماعه؟
يا جماعه اللي بيعمل صوت الطاقه السلبيه دي يبطل بقى ويعمل نفسه ميوت.
ما انا ممكن اعمل ميوت قول تاني على فكره, بس مش يعني عايز اكمل معاكم كلام تاني.
الصوت ده.
Guys, if we have two magnets.
ده صوت رياح.
If we have two